Hey there, everybody. I decided I wanted to record a game, and I can't believe I'm recording a game. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Let's Play Touhou Gensoumaroku, The Devil of Decline. This would be Strawberry Bose's C81 RPG. I know that means I probably won't finish a recording of the entire series, but hey, I wanted to record something. I've already played through the game once. I kinda excessively grinded even. Note that is not wrong. That is 128 hours and 51 minutes. I'll probably do most of that off screen if it gets to that point, because most of it is at the very end of the game. However, we're gonna start a new game, because there's no point in me playing my old file when there's um, other things I haven't explored yet. I played through most of the game on versions 1.01 to 1.03. The game is now 1.10. So there's probably been a lot of changes in the middle of the game that I won't uh, be really prepared for. So encountering those kinds of changes are going to make this a little more enjoyable for me because I haven't experienced them. I'm very tempted to skip this cutscene because this cutscene's like 15 minutes long. Yeah, I'm actually going to skip that. If you want to see it, you can just go watch the first video of Chef MKT's video, or series. And this cutscene's actually unskippable. So I'm actually just going to let this play out. There are a few things I like about this game enough to want to play through it again. It's very visually appealing, and it has a really good soundtrack. And the difficulty curve of it is very, very erratic in that the game is, for the most part, really, really easy, and then you hit, like, the last, 4 hours of the game, and suddenly it becomes really, really hard. Oh yeah, Reimu's Shrine is totally disappearing here. Anyways, just gonna let this cutscene play out. I promise I'll have more to say when we actually get to gameplay. I'm sorry, I'm really digging the music that I haven't been able to hear in a long time. I had planned on recording this blind back when the game first came out, but, I opened the game and I played it just to learn how to figure out how to play it, and suddenly the next thing I knew I had logged like 20 something hours, and I was like, well, I guess I better finish playing the game, and then 120 hours later. Anyways, here we are at the character select. Chef MKT is doing a Reimu run. I've already done a Yukari run. I really like the Yukari run, and if one issue did not stand in the way, I would do another Yukari run, because the Yukari run is actually really fun. It's just that after 128 hours, you get really tired of hearing Necrophantasia at the shrine. I promise. I'm actually going to do a Byakuran run. Because Byakuran has a lot of interesting characters that join her. And we're going to figure that out, or we're going to see that as I play through it. Ooh. Da 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 da. This is good music. I haven't actually heard this, so. Just Japanese dialogue. I'm sitting here and I'm intaking the music because I haven't actually heard this theme in the game. I'm still intaking the music. I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything. This is the worst Let's Play ever. I should definitely get through this cutscene so this way I'll have things to talk about again. Oh. Oh, unlike freaking Reimu and Yukari, Byakuren does not have a Pokeball. Okay. So, the main overall gimmick of the game is that basically a lot of the characters in the game are these Shikigami things that you can equip to your main characters that you actually control in battle, and the Shikigamis come with like stats and abilities and like extra like passive effects and stuff like that. It's just that in the Reimu opening scene and the Yukari opening scene, both of them have a yin-yang orb that the Shikigamis get transferred into. Apparently Byakuren just carries them around in her scroll or something. So, I'm just a little surprised about that. Oh hey, we get Yuyuko and Remilia. That's cool. Wait, Remilia starts with Wriggle? Remilia starts with Wriggle. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? Okay. Get back up in the corner, Shanghai. Random blizzard effect, and now we have a dead Wriggle. Potentially. Look at the little X's in the eyes. I have fallen and I can't get up! Oh my god, so much dialogue. I forgot how much dialogue was in some of these cutscenes. This would be, if I'm not mistaken, it's the EOSD Stage 1 theme. I think it's A Soul as Red as a Ground Cherry. Okay, so we have Byakuren, who has a last word that does something. It comes with Ichirin. Ichirin comes with some sort of move that apparently... It's a move that hits 4 times, and then it also says that the power of the move increases with the level. It does variable damage, variable weak. I'm assuming this is like per hit, because it says it does weak damage, but I'm assuming that's per hit, so it might actually end up being a lot better. And then you have Heat Hand, and it's fire, and it inflicts burning. And then down here we have physical deflection at a 5% chance. And then we can go and look at Remilia, who comes with a spear and some sort of armor. And comes with Wriggle, and Wriggle comes with Hypnosis, which is a column attack that inflicts sleep. And then she comes with circle resistance against change effects, if I'm not mistaken. And then Yuyuko comes with Letty, who comes with Ice Chill, and circle resistance against water. The circle resistance against water would, you know, be shown up here, because you have your various elements, and then fire, ice, earth, wind, light, dark, mystic, sword, slash, pierce, blunt. Right. I'm having to gather my thoughts. This has been... I'm sorry. I need to go on a tangent here. I haven't recorded something since, like, the middle of October, when I wanted to record a particular game called Fantasy Maiden Wars. Turns out I couldn't record that because every time the game would load into a battle, there would actually cause the game to drop frames, and the recording would end up dropping frames video-wise, but the audio would then get way out of, like, sync. So at the end of, like, the footage, I had, like, a minute and a half worth of desyncing, and that's unfixable. And I haven't felt like recording Define a Stride Maiden because that is just one giant mess. Excuse me, had to take a drink. But that's Define a Stride Maiden one giant mess, even though there have been some people who have wanted me to pick that up again. That's mainly just on a basis of whenever the hell I feel like recording it. And so then, like, yeah, I'm really out of the whole recording thing now, because... Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. You see, I'm so out of practice on this, because I just haven't had the I don't know, the exposure to recording as of late. Anyways, what I just did there was I moved Wriggle over to Byakurin and put Ichirin on Remilia, because Wriggle is a status user, or a status inflictor. Its status effect chances are based on dexterity, and Byakurin has the highest out of the party. And that'll probably be that way for most, if not all, of the game. So I'm just going to go ahead and play into that. So here we got our battles. We can press L and R to shuffle around the screen. And so on and so forth. Just going to hit everything for now. That is one really wimpy looking spear, Remilia. Just curious, is that like... What is this spear called? I don't know, because it's got kanji. Hey, look at this! The game saves automatically when you close out of a menu. Cool story. That was something I actually did not know until very recently. I'm a little embarrassed to say that. I just assumed it automatically saved. So... Hey there, fuzzballs. Nobody cares, just going to plow through you. What is... I never really thought about what that battle theme is supposed to be an arrangement of. I think it's supposed to be a double spoiler thing. I don't know, I'm going to have to figure that out later. I want to say the mystery in your town, but I don't think that's entirely correct. So yeah, just run around killing all the dudes. Gotta kill all the dudes, gotta talk to the signboard. The mini-map, yeah, we can toggle the mini-map with select. Also, that's a ghost, and apparently his actual name translates to Bake Bake. And, like Genius of Sapphiros, the game that came before this game has last words. Yuyuko's is Butterfly Resurrection. Or, I hope that's the case anyways. Yeah, I think that's correct. Anyways, it's a full screen, instant death move. So I'm just going to use this and murder all of the stuff. Yeah, like those cut-ins. I did not get to see that for most of the game. Because those were added in like 1.06 or 1.07, I think. Probably even later than that. Get back in that corner. I hit my mouse. Gotta go up and around. Gotta kill all the bats. Kill all the bats. Kill all the ghosts. Kill all of the ghosts. Kill it. It has been slain. We get 8 experience. Not worth it. Oh, I didn't even see when I started recording. Not that it really matters, but... These first few parts are going to actually end up being really boring for, from the role of an observer, because I'm still getting into the swing of things, and I don't have as much to play with as I'm accustomed to. No, wait. Did I miss it? No, I didn't miss chest. I was like starting to panic there for a second. I was like, did I miss the chest? No! How did I miss it? And then I realized I did not miss it. And then Banfuku was very sad. This is a buckler or something. Bakura. I'm just gonna put this on that, and then I'm going to mess around with this formation thing real quick. Wait, really? I don't think it actually matters. Oh, that's a lot of dudes, actually. Do I have anything that hits multiple dudes? I guess I have that. That Remilia hit animation. I just now realized that. That's kind of funny. Oh no, you used Ice Chill. Go to sleep. Oh, that was made real easy, actually. Wow. Status effects are kind of strong. And I appear to have messed up somewhere. And of course, by that I mean I just should have gone down here. So let's kill the little lantern guy with a candle coming out of his mouth, and let's kill the fuzzball. And I'm going to skip the last word to save time, because last word animations are generally kind of long. Hey, Remilia got a spear level. Okay, the deal with the weapon levels and whatnot is underneath the resistances up here, you have various levels and stuff like that for like proficiencies. Yeah, proficiencies is the word I'm looking for. Remilia now has a level 1 in spears, so she is slightly more proficient in spears now than she is in everything else. And those, the proficiency levels for like the weapon attributes affect learning skills later in the game that you can actually use with your weapons. So generally, it's kind of nice to have each character. Oh, look at that! Okay. I think that was supposed to be like sweep or something. There's a blunts, double blunts. Okay, we just got 2 blunt levels. You know, one for the Yuyuko, one for the Byakuran. And then Remilia got this move, which inflicts trip. Or fall, or whatever you want to call it. Either way, it makes them lose their turn. I don't know how reliable that is. I don't think I've ever found a use for those kinds of moves. So, we'll see. Got it. Kill all the guys. Generally, either these really long, awkward pauses, or me either not having anything to say, or me stopping to take a drink. Ugh, whoa, that was a bit painful. Is there any reason I would want to go over there? I don't think so. Who cares? Red portals are indications of boss fights, so we're gonna go do a boss fight now. What? It's Sunny Milk and Rumia. How you doing, Sunny Milk? I bet you're surprised to find you have a main role in this game. Especially considering how insignificant of a character you actually are in this series. It's cool though. I'll gladly beat you to a pulp and then add you to my party. That's how RPGs work. What? Something about L and R. I think that's indicating that you can like switch the sticks. I thought they'd fix this though. Like I thought in one of the more recent patches, I thought they replaced all these little sprite things in combat. For like bosses with like actual picture things. Yeah, I thought they fixed that. I'm just enjoying a boss fight theme I no longer get to hear. Right, so anyways, Rumia has 60 HP, and Rumia is Sunny Milk Shikigami, and Sunny Milk is 100. Sunny Milk is Magician, Rumia is a Spectre. You can see like what kind of actual enemy they are by like looking right there, or right there, and so on and so forth. That's handy to know later. Don't get used to bosses actually having actual typings, because most of them in the game don't. Right, let's get this show on the road. I think I'm just gonna like go ahead and just. Okay, Remilia, way to make yourself look incredibly bad. Window shade. Oh no, you're blind. You are now actually completely worthless to me, Remilia. How sad. I just realized the Remilia picture here. Look at that art, just like, did I do something? I'm going to do something. Right, so because Remilia is blinded, she actually can't attack with any physical moves, which means she's quite literally dead white now. Oh my... Wow. This is actually annoying. Why are you so annoying, Sunny Milk? Just stop making all of my people blind. And sleep does not work on you. Okay. And at that point, my Yuyuko just got silenced. That's cool, my Yuyuko just got stun blow. Get dunked. And that was supposed to be some sort of silencing move. Who cares? Finally, my Remilia is now unblinded. My Remilia can see the light. And now my Yuyuko is blind. Right, okay. Because you can't stack Citizen's. Okay. Well, fortunately my Yuyuko has Letty, and no, my Yuyuko is getting constantly owned by status effects now. I'm just going to hit that button. Oh no, Remilia. Remilia, you have been slain. Yay! Yay! The stats here on the level growth menu: strength, vitality, dexterity, agility, intelligence, pot, potential, whatever. HP, MP. As you can see here, Byakurin just gained 3 dexterity for a level up and 3 intelligence. I'm going to ignore the fact she gets a lot of intelligence and just capitalize on the fact she gets a lot of dex. So that HP, that HP gain, pretty nice. I like that. And Romelia gets stuff, and Yuyuko gets stuff. Okay. And oh, Wriggle and Ichirin and Letty also leveled up. Okay. Everybody levels up. Hooray! And now we beat the dudes. And now we get the dudes. Get in my party!